Why, hello there. Welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. I need to turn the game down. I forgot about that. Not too much, because I can change it in post. I have not had the energy to record a lot lately, but I have just... I don't know what's going on in my brain. I've just forced myself through executive dysfunction, which basically is where your brain just... I've just forced myself through it. So we're going to roll with this. As we go into a cutscene, which is obviously building us for a boss fight! Exclamation mark. There they are. Not bad for a night's work. And if those idiots don't withdraw their position, we'll be able to make even more. Don't get carried away now. We'll get a reward for all of this anyway. We're making it out just fine as it is. Still, who are those guys? The provincial army seemed happy to go out the way for them. No idea, but then I can never figure out what that man's thinking. None of our business either. We just need to be ready to abandon this place at a moment's notice. You're not going anywhere. What? Who's there? Students. I know I locked the gate. Don't tell me you broke in. Indeed we did. Looks like all the stolen goods are here too. We caught you red-handed. Ugh. A load of close combat weapons. Immediately pulls out a load of guns to shoot a load of kids. Bro, let's take them out. They're just kids. They should be no match for us. And since we're all alone out here, ain't nobody gonna see a thing. Hope you're ready for the beating of your lives. I highly doubt we'll be the ones to endure a beating today. As long as we make good use of the Arca's combat links. Don't talk about your strategy beforehand. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Here we go. God. Honestly. Did it crash? No, okay. It's trying to. Good lord. Right. Oh, we got a Radiant Dance. Sure. I can get 2 of them. I shouldn't have wasted it here, but here we are. What the hell is going on? Something weird's happening. Just a moment. I'm going to stop recording, check for updates, because I think an update is running, and I'm going to immediately rip Steam a new one and not allow it to run auto updates ever again. I completely realized I stopped recording. I've stopped running updates. I've stopped them from ever running while a game is running. But I can't see that that's what's happening, in Steam at least. It might be a software update, I can't tell. All I know is it's really weird. It might be this fight, we'll see what happens afterwards. Because we were fine running around in the field, so I'm kind of confused. Okay, that skip was instant, so I've got high hopes. I'm just going to do turbo mode now. I'm just going to try and build up some craft points. No, that was another lag. What the hell's going on? Just going to build craft points up by hitting them. There we go. Let's hope it was that fight. No idea what could be causing that. Could be temps as well, because it is very warm at the moment, IRL. Gah. Although I'm playing with a 1490, and this is definitely not eating all of that. I've just checked Task Manager as well. Nothing's consuming CPU or mem, so I don't know what's going on. This has got to be some kind of joke. They're kids. They're kids with weapons. How pitiful. That barely even qualifies as a warm-up. Well then, you're used to Instructor Sarah's training exercises. Warm-ups take on a whole new meaning. Oh, when you are ready. Very true. Bottom line, we won, fair and square. I'd suggest you surrender yourselves and apologise to everyone in the Grand Market for all the trouble you caused. And we'll be returning those stolen goods to their rightful owners too. And we'd also be very interested to learn who hired you. You must be out your damn minds if you really think you've won. Elliot? What's wrong? I don't know. I thought I heard the sound of a flute. What was that? Sounded like the cry of an enormous beast. What's happening? It's coming this way. That is a big boy. It's a heckin' big chunk. Also, no lag since. It must have been the fight. Hopefully it's not all fights from now on, because that's wild. Roaring Baboon Granosia. Help! A giant baboon. It's huge. I believe we're dealing with the ruler of this forest. What would you suggest? Well, there may be fees, but we can't leave them to die. We're going to have to fight it. Adios, helper. See, this is why we built up those craft points that I mentioned before. Not they made too much of a difference, because unfortunately, Laura doesn't have enough craft points to do an S-craft, which would have been really freaking useful right about now. I'm going to have you take care of these guys, because they stun the hell out of me, so yeah, that's not ideal. Arts, right. Okay, so you're not weak to either of the ones that he's got. Nor are you. But we'll go with that anyway, because it's easier. I feel like... Oh, Epiphany. Ring can now use... Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to use it on this guy. The sole reason being, I'd rather get this guy down, because the stuns that these guys do is such a nightmare. Oh, that's a crit. That's kind of really useful, so let's just get that off so we can get the combo wombo in. Laura's taking an absolute beating here. That's not ideal. Right, but we can now do Resounding Beat, which is good. So that'll boost defense and get some healings in for Laura, which is kind of very much needed. There we go. Perfect. Also no lag, thank God. Right. Heat Wave. Were you weak to fire? You were. Fantastic. And... glorious. Right, okay. You're also burning now, which is kind of really super useful. Oh my goodness! Let's give ourselves some offensive boost. And Laura's stunned. God damn it. Just what I didn't want to happen. Laura's just got enough for what we need, but we're just going to go for a Blessed Arrow here, which is going to... because Laura's just got enough craft points, but we're going to go for a heal. Right. Arts. No. Crafts. Blue Lullaby. Hope one of them falls asleep. Nope, but that guy did get poisoned. Poison and burn are kind of huge when it comes to guys with a lot amount of health, because it's tick damage as opposed and per percent, I believe, rather than an amount, which is kind of useful, but not much still. Let's see if we can get Laura back up by just making sure she doesn't get stun locked. Come on, Laura. Kind of really need you right about now. That's not ideal. Sure, why not? Get the Flame Slash out the way. Do 2,000 damage, do barely anything. That sucks, donkey. Resounding Beat. Let's go over here because we've got a little bit of time anyway. Because they're still healing, so... I will need to do a Resounding Beat over there. Right. Hang on a minute, why is he not healing? There we go. I was going to say. Get a slash in. I don't know why I'm trying to build a combo. Combos don't exist this early. Combos were a thing later getting Daybreak. That's my bad. Only 2,000 damage. That probably would have been best waiting for 200 graph points. As much as I'd like to heal Elliot some more. In fact, I might, just in case we get an AoE damage, and I'd rather not lose all his craft points. Cool. Let's get a Motivate down so we can do some more damage. Should have done that before Laura did her attack. That's on me. Sure, Needle Shot, why not? It's better than nothing. Wasting a crit here, which isn't ideal, but that Heat Wave's kind of huge, especially with burn damage, so I'm hoping that goes off fairly soon. It does. Resist, cool. So he's resistant to Petrify. Is it me, or did that seem like a lot? Yeah, I thought that might have been a lot. Woof. Woof, woof, woof indeed. That was, hilarious amounts of damage. Right, okay. This is going to be problematic. See if I can get a poison off again. That would kind of be huge. And once again, get heat wave off. See if we can get some burn damage. This guy is going to take an absolute age to kill. Oh, speaking of, should probably get a thumbnail opportunity somewhere. No. Okay, well, unfortunately it speeds up time every time I do that, so... Oh, that's not great. Okay, thumbnails. I think we got one of them at least that might work. Oh, he's targeted the squishies and they can't use crafts. That's not ideal. Let's use a Curia Balm. Okay, so the delay isn't that bad, so it will be your turn again before then, so that's kind of useful. Blessed Arrow between... Oh, you can't heal both of you. It's only you or him, which isn't ideal. Let's try for an Armor Breaker here. Yes, we got Death Down, which is awesome. Go for an Autumn Leaf Cutter. Okay. And then... Resounding Beat for all three of us, please. Laura's just going to have to tough it out for a second or two. Impede and Burn? That's kind of huge. Didn't realize it did a burn 50% chance. Yikes, Chief. That was a butt ton of damage. Not happy about that. Okay, still healing, which is kind of huge. Defense down again. It's only one turn, which isn't ideal, but hey. Let's quickly heal the hell out of you, please. Because you might die. Whereas Elliot's going to heal right now, so it doesn't matter too much. I need to move these two. We've done about a quarter of his health. This is going to be a very long fight. I'm going to go for a heat wave here and just... In fact... Everyone, pummel with arts. Seems to be the most effective. Zero arts? Hell yeah. Come on. Also, it says resist and not immune. Maybe he can be petrified. Oh, you're gonna get stunned again. I should really have been prepared for this battle by wearing relevant accessories, but that's on me. Also, your craft points have got to over 100 now, but not quite where we need them. Blessed Arrow, just to keep you alive, preferably. Also to give you some more craft points. Hopefully get you 200 before long. Why don't I just straight up attack you? Okay, 266. Yeah, definitely not better than the alternative. Uh-oh. Oh, you missed Laura, so that's good. We got at least got a free counter in. I'm hoping that defense down is for the whole of my team's turn. I need to do a Curia Balm again. So we can hope that before long I can get that heal off. Oh, I'm with you, god damn it. Right. We're up to 178. A 200 is what we need. But we also need to be able to boost his attack and take down this guy's defense. So it's going to have to be like the stars align in a wild way. Right, Resounding Beat. You two need it more than anyone. Crafts. Don't have enough. Damn, that's a big old shame. Cool. So you're at 188. I'm going to attack will put us at 200. I need the stars to align. Nope, no, it's not 198. I did my maths wrong. I need the stars to align a little bit better. Unfortunately, they're not. Because now it's his turn, which is fine. Because what I can do is... Do we have a strength tablet or... No, an S tablet. Okay, we have nothing that's going to boost my strength with crafts. Do I have any arts? Oh, I could have been doing this the entire time. That's so annoying. Right. No. Okay, we're just going to have to hope for the armor break here then. And like a glove. Defense is down. Okay, so we got an extra 790 damage in there. It is burnt as well, which is kind of huge. Crafts. Resounding beat. Let's just... Because I can get a trip here. Do that. Get an attack in just so we can get some heals through passive healing. I probably should have actually healed as well because we're about to get hit. So I'm actually going to... Oh, Tirabalm seems like it's too expensive for my taste. Okay, we're going to use a craft instead then and heal. And heal. Can't heal more than one at the moment, which isn't ideal. Just keep absolutely thwonking this guy. We're doing it. It's going to take a hot second. Let's get a Tira on you quickly. Oh, thank God he's got... Oh, but he's going to stun him. Oh, and kill him. God. That's not ideal. Do I have a Zerum powder? No. Zerum capsule? No. That is not ideal, and you're not in range, so... This could be a really interesting I could lose fight. Right. Move all the way over here. Get split up a bit so we stop taking all these hits. Still in range, unfortunately, of that. Oh, 0 arts. Sure, what does Aqua bleed you? Right. Fortunately, you then get to heal this guy. Thank God. You will need a defense boost at some point. Alt to link, because we're not linked at the moment, and we kind of want to make sure we are linked for any extra damage we can chip in. There you go, you two get the resounding beat right now. Boost to defense, because we kind of need it. Yep, as anticipated. We're going to burn you with a flamberge. Flamberge? Flamberg? I don't know. We need to get our crafts back up, so let's just start thwonking you for a little bit. Craft point's kind of huge at this stage. 0 arts firebolt, abso-freaking-lutely. Because it's doing a little bit of extra damage. Oh, he just took 1900 damage from the burn. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. You need to keep burning him. I think we've learned our lesson here. Gonna give you this so you can heal still. Let's keep hitting him, hoping for combos. We're not getting that. That's fine. Crafts. Flamberge. Get a burn. Yes, we did. Fantastic. Get some extra chip damage there. I'll take it. Good lord. This has been a wild experience. Okay, he's going to do some damage. Oh, significant damage at that. That's like a 1300 swipe. 1500 in fact, but he did 1700 to himself. Worth it. Let's get a Tira off on you as well, actually. Come on. That heal was kind of clutch. And then you... Guess what you're doing? Flamberge. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this the entire time. That's my bad. Because he's now going to put himself down quite a chunk. How much damage? 1700, hell yeah. Oh, I can't do anything. I can burn him with Firebolt. Oh, we're so close. Natural remedy, just healed by association. Right, I'm looking forward to seeing the bonus, because I'm pretty sure I saw a lot of things pop up. So let's see what the bonus we got this time. While I drink caffeine. Oh. Double teamed. 0.2 times 4. Natural remedy. 3 times 0.1. Bag of tricks. 0.1. Scouter. 0.1. Taking us to 2.3 times. Which is kind of clutch. We got to level 12. We got some of our cores raised up as well, which is huge. Bunch of Sepith, and we're so close to level 13. That was kind of terrifying. I thought we were done for. Elliot, where's your confidence, man? We absolutely thrashed that thing. Still, at least we were able to defeat it. Reen, what was that skill you just performed? Just something I've been working on for a while. First chance I've had to put it through its paces, though I definitely feel like I'm getting the hang of it now. I see. Really are amazing, Reen. Yeah, you're always there to help us when we need you the most. That's because he's dependable. That's not true. There's only so much I can do on my own. We wouldn't have been able to defeat that thing if we hadn't all worked together as a team, aka the power of friendship. That's a victory for Group A as a whole. Well said. Unbelievable. What are these kids even doing here? That bastard. This wasn't supposed to happen. Who are you talking about? I think we all know. What? Uh-oh. Seems like we have some unwelcome guests. There they are. And they're not alone. Oh. I can't help but notice you're not surrounding the criminals. You see the ones back there. The 4 of them. And not the 4 children. I realised we both number in 4, so I thought I'd specify. The 4 that look like they're the exact same person, sat in the exact same position, no more than 4 feet apart in the closest and about 6, maybe 7 feet apart in the longest, and also in a trapezius shape. Hang on a minute, are we doing the exact same shape? Just mirrored. Okay, right, I may have made this confusing for them. That's on me. Don't try to resist. Why are you surrounding us and not them? Keep your mouth shut. Don't think we're going easy on you just because you're students. Ha, 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 says the bandit. Looks like all your hard work was for nothing, huh? Sucks to be you. They're not even trying to hide their involvement. Utterly shameless. You're jumping to an awful lot of conclusions. Very accurate conclusions, douche canoe, but we'll continue. I see 2 groups of people and a collection of stolen goods, but no indication of which group is responsible. Do you have any way to prove that the 4 of you aren't the perpetrators? Do you intend to frame us? This is preposterous. I'm just telling you that you need to mind your own business and learn your place. The Cruisin province is the territory of Duke Alberia, and I will not have a gaggle of bratty students poking their noses where they don't belong. You'll back down now. We'll be more than happy to arrest you right here and drag you to Berard City kicking and screaming. This is ridiculous. I'm afraid you'll be doing no such thing. Huh? Who's there? It's the Railway Military Police, the RMP. They're supposed to be the most elite unit in the whole of the Imperial Army until there's a more elite unit. They're basically the Barry Allen of the Flash CW show where there's always a faster person. I'm the fastest man alive. No, you're not. And it's Claire. The Icy Maiden herself. Why has one of the Chancellor's dogs come here? What is the meaning of this? This area is under the jurisdiction of the Cruisin Provincial Army. The Imperial Army has no right to intervene. With all due respect, meaning none, CELDIC is a major interchange station in our railway network. So in point of fact, we have every right to investigate any incidents that occur in this general vicinity. As I'm sure you well know. I keep thinking I got enough time to drink because it's a long line, but then she says 3 words. And in accordance with our investigation thus far, after having questioned all those connected to the incident, we've concluded it is impossible for any of these students to be guilty of these crimes. Do you wish to contest this judgment? I suppose not. Well then, may I suggest you leave us to do our jobs? We'll take responsibility for returning all the stolen goods to their rightful owners as well. Oh, I wonder why they're saying that, because they don't trust you. Grr. Men, withdraw. We're returning to Celdic. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. You gotta be kidding me. We had a deal. Take them into custody. Yes, ma'am. Ah, crap. We're totally bowed and there's no point in resisting. You're coming with us. Bye-bye. Sucks to suck. Damned Iron Blood dog. Right, she's really pretty. Is she really part of the RMP? Thank you all very much for your assistance. Claire Rivelt. Rivelt? I've always said Rivelt, so that's how I'm going with it. Okay, well she said Revelt, so I now know I'm wrong. Slightly, although I did get the thing with the Velt right. My name is Captain Claire Revelt of the Railway Military Police. We're a division of the Imperial Army. We've established this. And you are the visiting students from Thor's Military Academy, are you not? Correct. I'll need to file a report about what happened here, so would the 4 of you mind accompanying me? Sure. Trails of Cold Steel. Wow, I got to vape for quite some time there. Now I'm just going to take a sip of my drink and definitely not choke because I'll get interrupted. Oh god, I didn't. We are really grateful for everything you've done today. Thanks to you, the stolen goods have been recovered and those responsible have been found and arrested. I can't possibly express my gratitude. I'm just glad we were able to help. Besides, it was only thanks to the RMP's involvement that we were able to catch the culprits in the end. Oh, there's no need to be so modest. All we did was physically arrest the culprits. The rest was entirely on you. If not for your assistance in stopping the criminals from escaping, we'd have missed our chance to intervene altogether. I believe this credit for this achievement is yours and yours alone. Aha, all this attention's kind of embarrassing. Still, I suppose it'd be rude not to accept your thanks. Indeed, you should be very proud of what you've accomplished here. So can we leave everything in your capable hands from here on out, Captain? Of course, I'm intending to leave a number of our soldiers here for the time being. Rest assured, we'll take care of any further problems that may arise. We're greatly obliged. Still, while your personal loyalties may differ, both the RMP and the Provincial Army are made up of Erebonian soldiers. So I'd appreciate it if you tried not to stand out too much. Your presence may create some anxiety among the locals. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Thank you for your cooperation with our report. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. Oh no, not at all. And we really appreciate you coming to our aid like that. Oh, there's no need to thank me, really. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I regret having stepped in at all. Overcoming such an impossible situation was probably meant to be part of your field study, too. To build character, perhaps. What? He said what, most likely, because how does she know what we're doing as a field study? And then, here comes Sarah. Yeah, I may be good, but I'm not that good. Instructor. I was wondering when you'd show up. Laura's always just so straight-laced. It's been a while, Sarah. That it has. 6 months, give or take. Honestly, I had no idea you RMP folks were going to get involved with this. I suppose you had everything that was happening here figured out all along. Yeah, you overestimate my abilities. No, she doesn't. That's probably accurate. I did receive a report that suggested there might be trouble here, but that's it.
お宅の兄弟筋ね。
Oh, from your brother, I take it.
随分と抜かりなく立ち回ってらっしゃること。
Air quotations of brother, I should add. Nothing gets past you lot.
あくまで状況に対応するために動いているだけですから。
We're just trying to make sure we are prepared to deal with any problems that might arise. Very well.
それでは皆さん、私たちはこれで失礼します。
Sorry, I don't have any more time to be able to catch up with you right now. I need to be taking my leave.
特化クラス7組、私も応援させていただきますね。
I wish all the best to you and the rest of Class 7. Ah. Was she really part of the military? She didn't seem like it. Her movements and actions, however, those of a skilled officer. Highly skilled. Yeah, and the rest of the railway military police seem really well trained too. You know our instructor? You could say that. Anyway, it looks like you've managed to finish up all the tasks laid out for you. So I think it's about time we take our leave of this place too. Understood. Do take care, everyone. Give my regards to Principal Van Dyke, and if you're ever in the area again, please do come to the market and say hi. You'll be more than welcome. We will! Thank you for everything. I do like that I am playing through Trails of Cold Steel again, because it's helping refresh my memory of everything, which is so fun. Do I get to play Blade again? I can't remember. Please let me play Blade again. I don't have a problem, you do. And Sarah's asleep again. That's exactly what Elliot said. She's asleep again. You don't think she's faking it, do you? No, judging by her breathing, she really does seem asleep. It sounds like Group B turned out to be a complete disaster. Yeah, who'd have guessed it? If she has to deal with them, then come back here on the same day. I'll bet she's totally spent. Yeah, good point. Anyone would be exhausted trying to sort that out. It's hard to imagine her actually doing working hard, though, considering her usual attitude. It does seem as though she's genuinely looking out for us, however, like a teacher should. Don't give her too much credit there, guys. So this is how our first field study trip comes to an end. I think I might have an idea as to why we're here, though. I had the same thought. Testing the Arcus is clearly a big reason for coming here, but it's not the only reason. I think it has more to do with making sure we see everything that's going on with our own eyes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Learning more about places in Arab only we've only read about in books. And seeing the issues firsthand, like in CELDIC. Indeed, and just as we thought and acted swiftly in the face of crisis this time, so too we may be called upon to do so again. These field studies may aim to test and cultivate those skills in preparation for our futures. Exactly, add that to good judgment, decisiveness, and general conduct. And I'd say we have a pretty clear picture as why we're out in the field. Basically, we're training everywhere we go. Oh, you're about half right. Instructor. I was so certain you were sound asleep. What can I say? I can nod off back on, off and back on again in the blink of an eye. That's what I do. As you rightly noted, having first-hand knowledge of the areas to which you might have been deployed is of tremendous importance. As is the ability to make swift, accurate judgments and solve problems with or without orders. Developing all these skills to their fullest is definitely a major part of why you're undertaking these field studies. It's an interesting approach, but honestly, I've never heard of any other military academy trying it. You're saying we're only half right, however, which begs the question, what's the rest of the story?
あら、どうしたの?
Is something wrong?
いえ、そういった理念や実習内容を改めて考えると
Reen doing the thing. I love this game. I love the story. I love the characters. When I do this, no, I'm not ripping it from a 10 to a 2 or whatever. I'm just ripping it from a 10 to a 9.8. It's one of my biggest gripes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Will I reveal it? No, not until it's revealed later on and act as if I knew. Oh no, not at all. I was just thinking about what we did during our field study and why we were doing it. The whole concept seems eerily similar to the MO of bracers. Now that you mention it. The Bracer Guild prides itself on protecting civilians over all else, so it seems an unusual source of inspiration for a military academy. But the tasks we were given in Celdic do seem to align themselves quite well with the Bracer's basics philosophy. Yeah, I guess so. Their emblem depicts a supporting gauntlet, and that's pretty much exactly what we've been to these people. Bracers still have branches all over the continent, but you hardly see them in Erebonia anymore. Oh, well, you got me, which means... Well, before that, I take it back. I forgot that this is one of the times, the moments that Reen doesn't hold back information. You got me for now, which means Z, pretending to sleep. How are we ever supposed to take her seriously when she says things like that, then conspicuously falls asleep? Well, whether or not we did in fact get her, it still seems like Bracers are somehow related to our activities here. Not that Instructor Sarah is likely to come clean about our involvement anytime soon. Suppose until she does, all we can do is prepare ourselves in body and mind for our next field study. Yeah. Is something else bothering you? No, it's nothing. I know it's just... We've been in the same class for a month now. And this whole time I've been keeping you in the dark. What do you mean? You aren't referring to the issue regarding your swordsmanship, I take it. No, it's not that. It's something I've been hiding from you all this... from all of you this entire time, regarding my social class. Huh? Are you saying your family... Yeah, I dodged the question when Machias asked. But technically I come from a family of nobles. My hometown was Ymir in the northern mountains. I'm the son of its ruler, Baron Schwarzer. You're from Ymir? Schwarzer, now that you mention it, I've heard that name before. An honourable family, closely tied with the imperial family themselves, despite being headed by a mere baron. Never would imagine you might be the son of a noble too. I wouldn't have expected you to. I don't act like one. My dad and mum are both quite easygoing individuals. They don't behave like typical nobles after all. And technically, since I was adopted, I don't actually have any noble blood running through me. I'm upper class in name only. So you, Sounds like you got your own issues to deal with just like the rest of us, huh? I don't think of it as a big deal, and I don't want you to think of it as one as either. I just want to keep it a secret anymore. After everything we've been through the past few days, I owe you guys that much. I mean, you're all going to be a major part of my life from here on out. It's only fair to share as much as I can with you, right? I don't know what to say, says Elliot, and then Laura goes, you consider us to be a major parts of your life? Honestly, has anyone ever told you that you could be way too serious sometimes? Just be sure to reveal your true identity to the others when we get back to. Oh, I intend to. Ha, our youth. Still even discounting the strangely perfect timing of the railway military police. That rule of the forest they ran into the nature park. Seems to be a harbinger of something big happening behind the scenes. Apparently so. I can speed this part up. Oh. Man. ...
やれやれ。あのタイミングでアイスメイデンが現れるとは。
I must admit, I wasn't expecting the Icy Maiden to show up when she did.
少々段取りを狂わされたな。
We may need to adjust our plans to compensate for this interference.
想定の範囲内だ。
That won't be necessary. This was not a significant setback. If anything, it provided an unexpected
今後の
bonus.
計画の障害となり得る鉄道憲兵隊と情報局。
Giving us a valuable glimpse into the means through which the RMP and intelligence divisions coordinate their
その
efforts.
連携パターンが見えただけでも大きな成果と言えるだろ
With both organizations posing sizable threats to our operation, that information alone makes this all worthwhile.
確かに。
Valid point.
それではこのまま計画を進めるとしようか。
Should we proceed as planned then?
う。ああ、
Of course.
すべてはあの男に無慈悲なる鉄槌を下すために。
The tyrant must yet face the merciless hammer of judgment.
すべてはあの男の野望を完膚なきまで打ち砕かんために。
Yep. May his lofty ambitions be crushed to dust and swept away. Oh, Chapter 1. Unconventional Studies End. Get a screenshot.
おっと
Rank
アッ
up.
プしたわね
Medal of
ご褒美をあげ
Fortitude.
なきゃね明日も期待してるわよ
50. A. Oh, we didn't get an S, which means I did miss something and I don't know what. Class 7's bonds have been strengthened. Save. Completed Chapter 1. Let's quickly go up here. Right, so that's everything saved. It's a bit shorter than I'd like, but unfortunately I'm fairly confident after this I'm going to be going in a bajillion cutscenes and it will end up being like another 30, maybe 40 minutes of talking. And I haven't got time for that, so I think this is a great place to wrap up the video. We've completed Chapter 1. I believe there's 3, maybe 4 more chapters, can't remember off the top of my head, and epilogue still to go. Which is a lot, and they're a lot longer than the first chapter each. So, we will probably get to 100, maybe 150 episodes in this series, which is pretty fun, not gonna lie. Before we move on to Trails of Cold Steel 2, I don't know, and I'm up to advice here, whether to have Trails of Cold Steel be a playlist, Trails of Cold Steel and 2 be a playlist, and so on and so forth, separate playlist, or all one playlist, like a massive Legends of Hero Trails playlist, or be smart and do both. I think doing both is probably best. So, if you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure to smash the like button down below. If you're to subscribe and join my crazy video, super duper appreciate it. Most of you can be thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra.